Well, I guess there's a bonus video today. My wife stopped by the office and said this came for you at the house. So we could unbox something else. And I didn't realize that my wire management was so terrible. Look at this. I am so jet lagged I can't concentrate. I probably should not be making a video. We just camera. Here's my cool. Check out that 10 key right there. The calculator. I still use that. I use it day in and day out. Love that thing. It's from 1970 something, I'm sure. Actually, it looks like it's from the 80s. But I got another order. This one is from Bullion Exchanges. I gotta cut it off camera again. I could probably kill myself with these scissors on accident because I'm running on like no sleep. No sleep at all. So I mentioned also the YouTuber 365 Days of Silver, or 365 Days of Silver, has been doing a little series on his quest to get some of his money out of the bank. Maybe I should label this video Bank Runs and make it all clickbaity. I don't like that kind of stuff myself. I'm not cool enough to do clickbait. So, but I would suggest checking it out. It's kind of interesting. One video he even tried to get out as low as 500 British pounds, which is probably about 750 US dollars. And they couldn't even give him that. 500 bucks. Or 500 pounds. That's kind of creepy. So I shared his video to a couple of really popular websites. There's a group on Facebook, and then another group, one of the larger websites in the world that I associate with. So I posted it in two different groups. I'm curious what his subscriber count from the United States is since the very first video in his series occurred, if that helped him out at all. But I got in some Krugs. This is the 2023. Still sealed, eh? Let me get out my daughter's knife. Yeah, my daughter's knife. Sure it is. Come on. Come on. Holy cow. It's probably gonna pop off and I'll flip the camera over and knock my computer over. Oh my gosh, I am just not functioning today. Oh, it's got... What the heck is the deal with this? I can't... Well, I guess I can't have it. Oh, there we go. 2023 Krugs. This will go in the monster box with the other ones. I wonder where I put... Oh, I put it in the safe. I thought I had it behind me. So this is the 2023. I didn't have any of these yet, I don't think. And then I got a Krugerrand random date. A gold Krugerrand for my tube that I'm working on. And I like I always get random dates. And I hope it's not a brand new one. Just because I like the ones from the 70s. I don't know why. I just do. And this one is going to be a new one. No, it's not. It just looks new. Sweet. Get in my belly. Alright. This is an 82. Check this out. 1982 Krugerrand. Well, that's cool. I always go for the random dates. I think the ones from the 70s and maybe from the 80s will become collectible. Let me see how I zoom in. So, yeah, if you're stacking precious metals or curious about stacking precious metals, let me see if I can. This thing is just not going to zoom in. So now my camera's not zooming, or my iPhone. Well, you all know what a Krugerrand looks like. Get in close. Or if you get in close and draw it away. Oh well. This is like minty shape. This is definitely brilliant uncirculated. So that was what I got at the house from Bullion Exchanges. I don't usually have stuff sent to my house, but I must have sent it there for some reason. Let's make some sounds with it. Why have this stuff if you're not going to play with it, huh? Oh, it's jammed in there. Get out. There we go. Sounds industrial. Just still confused as to why this won't zoom. Oh well. No biggie. So this is my Krugerrand order. But what I was going to say is I'm going to put a link below to 365 Days of Silver, his first video in the series about his tribulations with the bank. The first time he went to the bank, he wanted to get, I can't remember, I think it wasn't that much. I think it was 2,500 pounds out, which is like $3,000 American. And then the second one, he wanted to get 500 out, and they couldn't do it. And the third one, he wanted to get 2,500 out. And these are different banks, and they're not little banks he's using either. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. He's not using little banks. He's using like large British banks. And they're just telling him they don't have enough money on hand. So, I mean, in addition to this stuff, so this is why you stack this stuff, so you don't have to deal with that. I mean, I could turn this into paper money to go to the grocery store with anytime I want. You just take it to a local coin shop and they'll buy it. There's always a buyer of gold and silver, always, in any country in the world. Gosh, I got something in my throat. Every country in the world, there's always a buyer for gold and silver. So it's got the broadest base of buyer of anything, I think. I don't think there's anything that you can sell anywhere on planet Earth. You can probably sell this in Antarctica. Well, if there's any civilization there. I think this is the only stuff you can sell in any country in the world and get the same value for it. You're going to get the same value whether you're in Germany, America, Mozambique, Congo, South Africa. It doesn't matter. It's worth the same price everywhere. There might be some premium difference, but the gold metal content is the same. That's a global price. It's not like it's just in America. So it's way easier to sleep at night when you have this stuff, at least a little bit. And I'd recommend keeping some cash on hand as well, so you don't have to sell it, because it seems that Murphy's Law dictates that if you have to sell this, the spot price is going to be low. If you don't have to sell it, the spot price will be through the roof, and that's just Murphy's Law. So it's better to have a little bit of cash outside the bank, maybe a couple grand, or maybe enough to pay all your bills 100% for 6 months. I mean, that's a lot of money to keep outside the bank, so I wouldn't recommend it, but maybe you've got security protocols where that's not a problem. And if you do, then good for you. Make sure they're beefed up and hardened and 100%. But I keep maybe a couple months of cash out just in case I need to pay the bills for a couple months, and then we have this. And I don't have access to all my stuff, which is kind of one of the cardinal sins of stacking, but I do use a vaulting company, or actually two, outside the country, just in case. I mean, you never know. I mean, you never know when you're going to become a refugee. So, I mean, Americans, myself included, are arrogant to think we will never need to go somewhere else, but it is entirely possible that I may need to leave this place because it's not livable here. And I mean, it doesn't hurt me to prepare for it. It's always kind of a fun thought experiment, but might as well have a little bit outside the country, a little bit at your house, a little bit at a few other places. I've got places I can walk to get to it, and I mean, I wouldn't be happy walking to it, but I don't know. The bank, everybody's doing videos about the banking crisis, and I don't like being like just going along with the crowd, but I feel like I'm part of the community. I'm part of the stacking community, so I'll throw my 2 cents in there. And I guess that's about it. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to get ready to take off. I got to put this stuff away and then go home. But anyway, have a great day. See you in the next video.